Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you, my respected brothers and sisters. We will continue this time in English about the barbaric laws of blasphemy in Pakistan. I will explain why I call them barbaric. The first thing I would like to say to my countrymen, all those of you who are praising the killer, Mullah, Mumtaz, Malik, Mumtaz, Husain, Qadri. Look at the name. They have long names, long beards and pot-bellies. The classic appearance of a mullah. That's the assassin who killed the valiant, courageous governor of Punjab, Salman Taseer Shaheed. All of them who are supporting the blasphemy law in Pakistan, all of them who are praising this criminal are committing shirk. They are committing shirk. Let me say why. Was there any blasphemy law in Pakistan in the 1970s? No. Who brought it into being? The Mullah General Ziaul Haq. So it's a man-made law. The Qur'an does not prescribe any punishment for any kind of blasphemy. But he brought this law, and you have the misfortune of following it. Unfortunately, more than half of the Pakistanis are supporting this crime. Less than half are those who have some reservations. There is such fear of these criminals, mullahs and khatibs in the country that the whole society is dumbfounded. Even the educated people, the judges, students, professors, doctors, engineers. Think of anyone, PhDs, professors, teachers. They all are frightened. Why? Because they know that there is no rule of law in the country. Life has no worth in my beloved country today. Anyone can shoot anyone. Okay? If you hate someone, bring a charge of blasphemy and he or she would be pushed in the jail without any bail. That poor lady Asiya Bibi, we don't know to this day what she had done. It doesn't matter whether it is a Christian, Muslim, Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist, Jewish, whoever. It doesn't matter really who says what about Islam, about the Qur'an, about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. By the way, Pakistan, among all Muslim countries, has the harshest blasphemy law. One who insults the Quran gets life in prison. One who insults Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he faces death penalty plus fine. No bail, no if, and, or but. There is no 1, 2, or 3. No choice. My word. Salman Taseer Shaheed, he stood for the right. He wanted the rule of law to prevail in Pakistan rather than the commandment of one single person. So, please, do not be mushriks, do not commit shirk. Remember, Allah does not prescribe any punishment for any kind of blasphemy in the Quran. In the next installment of my lecture, I'll give you a very few examples. There are too many, they abound. I'll give you a few examples of how compassionate, forgiving, and magnanimous Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was and how he forgave his staunchest of enemies. What I have seen on TV these days, some mullahs are saying, well, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was a prophet, he was compassionate, he was Rauf, Rahim, he was kind, so he could forgive the ones who assaulted him in any way. But who are we to forgive such a person? My God, where is their beloved Sunnah gone? Does the example of the Prophet not apply in this case? How he handled such cases, how magnanimously he forgave such people, men or women? We must emulate his example. Another thing which we should remember, that 90% of Pakistanis are Hanafis. They belong to Fiqh Hanafi, and as my respected scholar of Islam, the voice of reason in Pakistan, unfortunately he has been forced to leave the country, as he has said that the Hanafi Fiqh has no punishment for blasphemy. So the matter is simple. Implement the Hanafi Fiqh and solve this problem. If you have the good fortune of moving to the Qur'an, let us recite here the most often quoted verse of the Qur'an, Surah 2, verse 256, La ikraha fid deen. Subhanallah, La ikraha fid deen. There is no compulsion or coercion in deen, in Islam. So, when there is no compulsion, the matter is finished right here. Forget the whole situation, and I'll move ahead and tell you why Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is beyond reproach, beyond insult. Thank you for listening, and I'll be back soon. May Allah bless you. Thank you.